Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. And if you are new here, welcome. Let's see what the universe got for you right now. I also want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers. And if you are new here, welcome. Let's see what the universe got for you right now. I also want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers. We have romance, my dear friend, ancestors, I'm having this feeling about a friendship, some type of romance that is going to come out of a friendship. Here with ancestors, I feel like you and this person are connected to your to ancestors. You both have friends which are your ancestors, and you both get guidance from your ancestors. And I feel like you were both guided towards each other. But I'm getting a friendship. But what I'm also getting is that it's only the beginning. It all starts as a friendship. This romance that we are talking about started as a friendship. Number 24, defy gravity. I'm getting the impossible being possible. Something that felt so far away, or something that felt impossible happening. But what I'm also getting is that your ancestors had already told you about this. Now we're just witnessing it. Excuse me. Hi. Thank you. Thank you so much. This this felt great. My soul was seeking for change. And at first I didn't know how, I didn't know what, how, why, when. It's like this, no. And then still, I just started to move things around, and I just started to. It happened so easily and so quick, but it seems like there was so much before that. But I feel like it was just indecision, not being able to actually make the change. All it took is try, like make the change, do the action, and it happens naturally. So I feel like this is something that, and it all depends where you are too, because either this happened, this is happening, or this is going to happen. It all depends on your reality. Excuse me. But what I'm getting is that this is happening naturally. Beautiful. Let's go deeper here. You see, this is beautiful. Because what the universe is telling me right now is that what's meant for you, it's for you. Allow it to happen naturally. Often you block certain things, so you get out of the course because you want to see something happen, or you want it to happen your way. But sometimes you don't have to do anything. You just have to allow. You just have to flow. You just have to trust. What your ancestors tell you, what your guides tell you, your spirit, your soul, your intuition, trust it. Now, even if your intuition, even if your guides, even if your spirit, even if your ancestors are telling you something, but to you it seems impossible, like, oh my God, no way, that can really happen, that's really for me, that's really like that is like, this is real, you better believe it. You just have to allow it. Because you see, your ancestors, when your intuition, when your guides, when your spirit tells you something so beautiful and you're like, nah, that's too good to be true, no, that's impossible, you are labeling that like that, and you are making that happen. You are blocking it. You are making it impossible. You are accepting it as impossible. Therefore, it's impossible for you, and it doesn't happen. Why? Because you do it yourself. You sabotage it. You block it. Neglect. Interesting word. So, what I'm getting here is that there's romance in the air, okay? And you know what person I'm talking about. Only you know. No one else does. Only you know. But you see, it's actually true romance, meaning that you genuinely feel something for this person, or you know what you feel for this person. You know what you think about this person. It's something special. It's romance. You know when it's romance, you know. And everyone knows what that feels like. Hi, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wow. Everyone knows when it's romance. No one can deny that. Some people are just scared of it. Some people, you know why people are scared of it? Because they are scared of rejection. They are scared of the heartbreak. But you see, that's a whole different, that's a whole lesson right there about heartbreak and about all of that. Because you see, people experience heartbreak because they have expectations, because they are holding on, because they base their happiness and joy and peacefulness into a relationship or into another person, and that's not the way. But again, just like everyone else, I'm still learning. But you see, something that I'm learning as well is about trying. It's like there's no need to try and just be or do. It's like skipping the middle. The middle, trying is like the middleman. There's no need for a middleman. You can get rid of trying and simply do or be. Very interesting. Let's go deeper here into this beautiful reading. I feel like it's almost like a friend, right? And if it's not so much of a friend, it, you are just friendly to this person, or this person is friendly to you, or you guys are just friendly to each other. Just like professionals in a way. But what I'm getting is that you both know that the romance is right there. We have the Knights of Wands. That's amazing because I just, for some reason, it's amazing. Because I trust the divine so much that when you allow the flow, the divine shows you and tells you so much, and it's beautiful. But here with the Knights of Wands, someone described this card in a way that I didn't agree, but you see, that's the thing. We are all unique and we all have different options and opinions. There's a lot of passion behind all of this. But I feel like the friendship is being appreciated. I feel like this is a very beautiful process where you guys are able to feel each other. Yes, still in a friendly way, but it's still a connection. You guys are starting to notice that you guys are similar to each other in different ways, but at the same time in very specific ways. And you guys are learning to help each other out. You guys are learning that you guys are stronger together when you guys flow together, when you guys connect. At the same time, you guys are starting to notice that you guys are connected by ancestors. Like your ancestors, both of you guys, your ancestors were connected somehow in one way back then. And if it was connected back then, of course it's connected now. And that's one of the things that you guys are noticing. And something that felt impossible is now happening. And it feels amazing. What I'm getting is if it felt impossible, or you guys used to view this as something impossible, perhaps because either, let's say, maybe one of you guys, maybe one of you, thank you so much. Hi, I appreciate your presence. It's so lovely having you here. What I'm getting is that, for example, this is just an example. It felt impossible because perhaps one of you were married or in a commitment, in a relationship, perhaps even with a family. So of course it felt impossible. It was like it wasn't in the picture. It was almost like, no, but yeah, of course, duh, that can't work. That's no. It's almost like this is just a dream or a fantasy, or this is where I get the word impossible. But even though there was that, there was still that connection, right? Even if it was just friendship, more as a friend, and even if it wasn't as a friend, there's still here a connection where it could have been professionally, right? Like, hey, hello, good morning, how you doing today? Things like that. but it was still that connection, that openness. You guys were still open to that connection, regardless of what type of connection, regardless of how small or big, there was still a connection. Well, with time, you guys started to notice and recognize certain specific things that resonated with each other. And with that, that's where I feel like both of you felt that romance. You guys started to notice that romance, and you guys started to feel that romance. But that's when everything comes along, where it's like, well, there's no way I can be thinking about this. How can I be thinking about this when obviously they have a family, or they are married, or they are about to get married, or they're in commitment, and perhaps this couldn't even be you. You were in a relationship, or you were committed, or you were about to get married, or perhaps you were the one with the family or that commitment. So it's almost like, well, how can these things, how can I be thinking, how can I be feeling this romance for this person, where obviously this is impossible, this is not possible. But there was so much there, the connection, the signs, the synchronicities, the feeling, the energy, everything. And that's where number 24, Defy Gravity, comes in, where everything opened up. My goodness. Everything opened up, everything aligns. And it's almost like, I don't know why I feel like two naked people right there. Not naked in a sensual way or in an animal way. It's just that everything's open. Like everything is still there. I feel like the romance is there more than before for some reason. But now everything is there. Like now they know that there's a friend there, there's support, there's friendship, there's respect. Wow, that's a big one. That's a huge one. You both know that there's respect. Oh, that's a huge one. I don't even know why I feel that as respect being a huge one, but that's a big one. I love that. Now that you guys know that there's respect, there's friendship, there's a connection, a true connection, especially spiritually. There's a connection spiritually. Obviously, the romance is there, but now it's open, meaning neither you or them are compromised. The path is open, it's clear. Therefore, this is why we have the Knights of Wands. This is a lot of passion and communication and a message. Let's go more. Let's go deeper here. Okay. Because you see, everything must be done in a graceful way. What does that mean? The universe is going to allow you to have what you truly desire in a graceful way, meaning with no harm, with no negative effects to you, to anyone else. See, if you were in a commitment, or if they were in a commitment, everything happened in a graceful way, meaning there was no, if there was a separation or a divorce, it wasn't in a negative way. It was actually in a positive way, where both individuals benefit one way or another. What I'm getting is that excuse me, this happened naturally in a graceful way, meaning that you didn't desire them to be open or to be single. They didn't desire you to be open and to be single. This happened naturally, in the most perfect way. But see, the whole thing here is that now the impossible is happening. The thing that felt so far-fetched, so impossible, is now happening. That's the whole beauty about all of this. But you see, the beauty about all of this is that the very first thing that happened was true romance. The very first thing, regardless if everything happened professionally or friendly, the very first cell is like the very first thing that happened between the introduction, between the meeting, was romance. So what I'm getting, God never makes a mistake. The divine doesn't make errors. Ooh, let's go deeper here. We have the four wands. Strength. Powerful. Powerful couple. A couple? That's what I'm saying. It's like it feels almost like a dream. Like, whoa. That's what I'm saying. The impossible happening. It's no longer impossible. This is what I'm saying. That's how, here with the Nine of Cups, this feels amazing. Okay. Why is strength here? Strength is here because this is powerful. Why is this so powerful? Why is this romance, this connection so powerful? Why is it so powerful? How come it's not something? How come it's not like others? This is different. This is powerful. Why is it so powerful? Because you started with respect, with trust, with professionally, friendship. This is different. And what I'm getting is that you've never done this before. This has never happened before to you before. What? This. Feeling something romantically for someone else, but in this way where I don't know for how long this was happening, but there was only a connection professionally or friendly. That's it. Even though there was romance, there was no romance involved. No flirting, no desirable looks or expressions, no lust. Oh my goodness. Respect. That's what I'm telling you. Because what I'm getting is in all your previous romance or previous relationships or engagements or even marriages, you never had the opportunity to build a friendship like that, a connection like that. Because whenever you had a romance, it was like, oh, romance is like, I feel this, like, oh my God, I love this, I love that about you, I love everything about you. It's like, I feel this for you. It's romance. It was never that. You see, it was romance first before respect, before friendship, before connection, before trust, before spirituality. It was all romance first. And there's nothing wrong with romance, but it was just like that. And I feel like one reason or another, this is why things happen, right? Because there wasn't that base, there wasn't that connection first, that respect, that friendship, that spirituality connection, relations, synchronicities. It was romance first, and it was the majority of the thing. It was romance. It was that feeling that one feels when they feel something for someone else, and it's lovely. But you see, it was never enough. It's never enough. So you need other elements to build something, to have something, to maintain something. But you see, this is why this is so special and so powerful. Here with the Four of Wands and Strength right next to each other, with the Nine of Cups right next to that, which is extreme satisfaction, blessed, successful. I feel, obviously it's more than one wish fulfilled. But it's this connection, a powerful connection. And it's known as the power couple. And it's amazing because I've said that term before, power couple. I've said it before. You are so welcome. It's my pleasure. This is I don't know how to explain this feeling. I don't know how to explain this feeling. This is, I'm free doing this. Okay, I love it so much. And I'm just thankful that that divine put me here. That divine is alive. It's I'm so grateful. But you see, I was getting to, I have used the term power couple before. But now I understand it even more. Now this is the true, oh my God, the true power couple. Why? Because there was a connection with no interest. You know, most of the time people talk to you because they want something from you. They want to, I don't know, they want to know something about you. They want to get close to you. They want to be your friend. They want to do business with you, whatever. They want to date you, right? That's most of the time. But you see, with this one, it started, even though the very first look, the very first energy exchange, whatever it was romance. But you see, this was so different because for some, oh, right, I did mention that perhaps someone was engaged, perhaps someone was in a relationship, perhaps someone was married, perhaps someone had a family. But the very first thing was romance. None of you spoke a word about it. You guys didn't say anything about romance. Like, no, like professionally. A true, honest connection with no interest, where you don't want nothing from them and they don't want anything from you. It's just it's just true respect. Lovely. Most relationships don't have that. And I don't know, I'm not going to hear you and judge and talk about all of this. It's just, it's a fact. That's the reality. Now, how about a friendship? Of course, right? That's almost like a must. To be able to date someone or to be with someone, you're going to have to feel that friendship, right? It needs to be friendly. It needs to be fun. But this was different because this was a connection. This is a relationship that started truly as a friendship. And that's a plus. Because if you go to any advisor about relationships, the first thing is going to be like, take it slow, get to know them, be friends. This happened like that naturally. How amazing. How divine. But you see, behind it all, which we get to the soul, the heart, the true soul, there was romance. But you guys, and I already told you, there's many reasons why. Now, let's get to the spiritual connection, the spiritual union. There's still lots of relationships that is just the physical. It's just the physical. The kisses, the hugs, the clap, 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 let's go on a date, let's take a picture. All those things are lovely and fine and amazing. but it's just the physical. You see, this relationship, without interest, without wanting a relationship like that, there was a spiritual connection. This is so lovely. Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is such, if this was a home, this is such a well built home, such well established. Who did it? God did. No one else. No one else. You couldn't even have thought of this. No human. This is all natural, nature, God, the divine. Oh my goodness, order, order. I was looking up a word this morning. Chronologically, I'm gonna have to look it up again. But it's about order. My goodness, it's like, so, what I'm getting is that with relationships, and I'm not saying this to talk about the relationships. I'm just saying facts. There's relationships that bring that outside of the home. It's like they don't have anything but the outside of the home. La cáscara, that will be the shell. It's just that the outside, they have the outside, and it looks pretty, it looks amazing. But inside, there's emptiness. It's nothing. So from the outside, it looks amazing. It even looks strong and powerful. The house looks fantastic. But you can go up to the house, like go like that, slap it, even blow in it, and it will just, because there's nothing inside. It reminds me of the Three Little Pigs. I don't know what it's called, but they build a house, and then the wolf comes along and it starts blowing on the houses. And the third one is the strongest because it's built of bricks. The first one is like hay, and the other one is, what was the other one? I don't know if it was wood. I don't know what it was. So there's nothing, there's no wolf that is going to be able to blow this house, this relationship. There's nothing, because it's built with bricks, one at a time. What I'm getting is that a lot of relationships, they start with the outside first, and then they eventually go deeper as they go. But most of the time, they fail to go that deeper because there's something that comes along and destroys the house. This is so powerful. There's nothing that's going to be able to destroy this house, knock this house down, because it's built. Oh my God, God built it with respect, with friendship, with spirituality, synchronicities, signs, with trust, with patience. It's like you guys were exercising patience without being conscious of it. So you guys released it. This is the universe being clever, by the way. How did you release this? Because either you were engaged or they were engaged. So I feel like you guys were both engaged, perhaps, or in a relationship or married. So you guys released it right away, like, oh, impossible. Release, detachment. So you guys were exercising patience. Yeah, this is beyond I cannot explain things like this. You cannot explain things like this. Some things are supernatural. You cannot explain them. You can hardly explain nature. And look, and just understand, people have been doing research for centuries now. So all you gotta do is appreciate, be thankful, grateful, and allow. And if something is happening, something that felt impossible for a long time, or it was impossible and now it's happening, just just appreciate it. Just be grateful. Just know that it's God. Anything else for this reading, universe? Hmm. What I'm getting is that, oh my goodness. So the example that I'm getting is a superstar. You are a superstar. Let's say you are you are a successful superstar. You are a rapper, right? And again, you are successful, meaning you have many albums that are gold, platinum, diamond, extremely successful. And after all your success, well, you decide to bring another album out, another piece out. But this album, my goodness, most of the songs in this album are about joy and happiness and gratitude and your connection with nature and the cosmos, the divine. It's an album of celebration, celebrating your success, celebrating life, your abundance, and you are just being completely transparent with it. You are celebrating in this album. Well, you got people to your left and people to your right. Both of them, they got something to say, and it's something, unfortunately, negative. It's not affecting you at all, whatsoever, but they are still there. Now, one side is saying, hey, what the heck is this? Like, it's like right now I'm going through a heartbreak. I don't want to listen to this happy shit. That's what I'm hearing. I want to hear, you know the song you have about that? You know how it's sad and like it's low. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear this happy stuff. Like, what's up with that? Like, it's like success, 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 success. Like, don't you see I'm struggling over here? Okay. On the other hand, right? On the other hand, it's like you you make songs. You make a song about how happy you are with your abundance. And let's say you make a song and a music video. And good morning, thank you for being here. And in the music video, you are showing all your abundance. You are showing money. You are showing cars. You are showing beautiful views, amazing food. You are enjoying. You are having fun in that music video. Or there's someone over here commenting or letting you know that they don't like what you are showing. They're letting you know. You know what? It's like they're telling you you gotta stay humble. You gotta stay humble. Look at you. You showing off. Why you showing off? You can't be showing off. Why you showing off? It's like, no. You gotta stay humble. Don't be showing all the money. Don't be showing all the beautiful things. And I see you right in the middle. It's like you hear them, but that's it. You continue to do you. You continue to create. You continue to enjoy. You continue to do. You continue to perform. What I'm getting is that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks, or it doesn't matter about other people's opinions. You respect them, but that's it. It doesn't affect you. They don't affect you. What people say or think about you doesn't affect you. You respect it, but it doesn't affect you. Why? Because you know what you are doing. You are being guided. You are following that. You are trusting your intuition, your creativity. You are a successful superstar, a successful rapper for a reason. Now, yes, not everyone is going to agree with what you are doing or enjoy or like what you are doing. Who cares? That's not your deal. That's not your problem. What you gotta take care of is you gotta be you, be happy, create, be joyful, be transparent, be love, love yourself, love what you do, and do what you love. Let's finish with one card of the golden deck. It's amazing. This reading is amazing. Okay? Embrace what is. Wow. By the way, this reading was very powerful. There were so many messages, but embrace what is. You are shining. Embrace it. People got something to say. It's okay. Embrace it. The impossible is now happening. Embrace it. Thank you so much for your time, your energy. I hope this helped a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye.